Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be chatting about player ratings, Mfundo Vilakazi, the Carling Cup, and all the interesting things we saw about that game. Doing our ratings and getting back to you guys. You guys had some Mfundo Vilakazi questions that I'll get to. But please, before anything, like and subscribe. Join the channel. It's free, guys. It's free to subscribe. Join the channel. But if you want to be a member, that's 20 bucks. That's just hit the join button. Has a Jnyana lapa. Hit the join button. But other than that, let's get into the game. Mfundo Vilakazi. I have been chatting to a lot of people online about Mfundo Vilakazi, and there's a lot of things that you guys have been mentioning about Mfundo Vilakazi. But first, let me start with his rating. His rating, I will give, he scored a goal, and he had some good moments. So for his first setting, I'll give him a 7. A youngster, still only 17 if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I think he's 18 now. He's 18, still is 18. And he had a very good shift. And but what I'll give my assumption of his game is there's still immatureness in his game, but there's a lot of confidence in his game, which is a good thing. But immatureness is that I want him to keep his arrogance. I'm scared that Kaizer Chiefs will take his arrogance away from him. He must keep it. Mfundo Vilakazi was very arrogant in the beginning before he started getting Chiefs coaching, which made him lower down who he is really. So I'm worried about that. The biggest talking points that were raised with Mfundo Vilakazi was a lot of you were saying he's ready for first team football. And I am about to be the party pooper of this thing. So I'm about to defeat all of those people who said that and say yes and no. But in the big picture of things, he's not ready. And I'll break down his game for you guys to understand. Big picture is that Mfundo Vilakazi now needs introduction into the team. What does introduction into the team means? He needs to get a solid 20 minutes, solid 30 minutes every week to keep acclimatizing with football, being a professional, earning better money, all of those things, being a superstar on a day-to-day, dealing with you fans, knowing that it determines games, etc. All those things. A lot of you have been saying he can do it. Yes, he can do. And I've been saying, good, no, you guys saw one good game and now you expected this guy to bring you the world. I want to first explain the setting of Kaizer Chiefs. Setting of Kaizer Chiefs, we do not have creative players who are taking Chiefs by the scruff of the neck. Why am I saying that? When we watched the game yesterday for the Carling Cup, who was supporting Mfundo Vilakazi? Undlondlo from behind, the spine. The spine was Undlondlo. But when Mfundo Vilakazi and Undlondlo is a creative defensive midfielder, I hope you guys understand that he's creative defensive midfielder. But at Kaizer Chiefs, who will Mfundo Vilakazi be playing with? Mfundo Vilakazi will be playing with Umtetwa and Matt, most likely, because we all know. So, and then he will probably take up the position of Unkosimpile Ngobo. Or if he's lucky, maybe they'll put him as a forward in other games, taking position of like a Saile or someone like that. But what I'm trying to say is that in yesterday's game, the person who had bulk of the responsibility of the creativity was Undlondlo. But Undlondlo, because he was working in the behind and creating more of the links, he helped Mfundo not feel the pressure. But at Chiefs, if right now we're complaining about Unkosimpile Ngobo and the fact that he's not delivering as a creative player, imagine Mfundo Vilakazi, what will happen? Imagine he doesn't score, he loses the ball, because we saw him defensively, Van Veek was tearing him apart. So imagine he keeps losing balls, teams go, they score goals, we lose games. You guys will jump on Mfundo Vilakazi. Is he ready mentally to take that kind of pressure at a big team like Chiefs? 8-year drought, now going on 9-10 years drought. I don't think it's fair for you guys to be putting that pressure on him. So it is a bit too early. Does he have the talent? Yes, he does have the talent. But does he have the professional guidance? No. I told you defensively, he's still weak because our development does not train these guys defensively. And what has Mdu Shabalala and all of these players' weakest points been? Defense. Why is Samkelo Zwane not playing for Kaizer Chiefs right now? Why is Mashiane not playing for Kaizer Chiefs right now? Ask yourself these questions. Because they don't know how to position themselves defensively and they don't know how to do their defensive duties. So Mfundo Vilakazi will be expected to do the same thing. And he doesn't really have it right now. Is he creative? Yes. Is he deadly on the ball? Yes. Is this the kind of game that put a lot of pressure on him? No. But if he puts on a Kaizer Chiefs jersey, it's very different to Carling Cup. Carling Cup today. Let me tell you who were the front three players for Mfundo Vilakazi today. Second half, Mfundo Vilakazi was playing with Dupree and Lodge, and it was him. You see, the attention is not on him, but at Chiefs is most likely gonna be one of the most creative players, meaning that he's going to find himself being marked by two players. Then what is he gonna do? Yeah, then you guys will shout at him and say these kids want cheese material, these kids want red. So why am I saying let him be introduced in patches? Like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Gain the confidence. Once he has the confidence to understand what he's dealing with at Kaizer Chiefs, he will go into the games knowing how to protect the ball and not lose the ball. Yesterday, you saw he got excited by the crowd. He was just kicking the ball at times to no one. In a Kaizer Chiefs situation, when we do that, oftentimes what happens, teams score. So you see, that's the problem. Yesterday, we were lucky that Stellenbosch met inform Kune. So that's what I'm trying to say there. So Mfundo Vilakazi, this year he must play for the first team, but don't expect him to be playing 90 minutes and all of those things. I think that is, yeah, I don't think that's fair. He must just be introduced bit by bit. Kune, I'll give him a rating of 9 to 9, actually 9.5. Kune had a very good game. There's nothing you can say about that one. Dupree, I'll give him a 6.5. He had a decent game. Vicky, I'll give about Vicky, I'll give a 6. It was a 6, yeah. Nobo about a 5 to 5.5. It wasn't bad, but he had mistakes as well. Those are the players I remembered. Abo Froslam, Tushabalala were on bench, and there was another player I think who was on bench. But other than that, players did well. But before I finish it off, to finalize them to Shabalala, the Mfundo Vilakazi thing is that Mfundo Vilakazi deserves to be in Kaizer Chiefs, and it will play, I think, my opinion. He will play, but don't put pressure on the boy. Do not put pressure on the boy. Allow the boy to gradually get into the scheme. A lot of you are already saying he should be taking this person's keeper. He should be doing. Guys, relax. Let us not break this boy. One thing I'll tell you is this: if he's good enough, the skipper will be worn by Mfundo Vilakazi. But you can't figure out if he's good enough by putting him in a 90-minute situation. You need to introduce him. So let's be patient and guys, relax. He will get there. If, in my opinion, the best time to play Mfundo Vilakazi is this season. We have nothing to lose. We don't have any cups. A lot of you are going to say Nedbank Cup, we won't win it. We don't have the team for it. This season is about experimentation. Next season, when it starts, we have to know what we're doing. So I would say if you're going to try combinations, this is the time. Mfundo Vilakazi, Dushabala, Wandile Duba, Samkelo Zwane, all of these players need to get their runs in here. This is why I'm saying they need to get their 20-30 minutes. So Kevin Johnson or whoever the new coach can decide if he needs to beef up certain areas or yeah. So like goalkeeping department still needs to be beefed up. Left back still needs to be beefed up. Striker still needs to be beefed up. And maybe another midfielder who's more, So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, Amakhosi for life. Enjoy your weekend and happy birthday to Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is 54 today. Happy birthday and thank you, Kaizer Mdong, for the beautiful team.